Hey Sag, welcome to Sunshine Heart Base Tarot. Happy birthday season, by the way. Hope you guys are all doing well. I want to do a Celtic cross. I'm just feeling like going old school, going back to the good old Celtic cross and seeing what your messages are. So, all right, you've got the Emperor coming out in the center of the reading. I'm just going to grab the rest of the cards. Let me just give this one more. Okay. Crossed by the Queen of Swords. You have the Star in reverse, the Five of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior there. You have the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Wands, the Magician, the Two of Swords, and the Hanged Man in reverse. Death and rebirth at the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right, so let's talk about these. So the Emperor at the center of your reading. And then he's crossed by the Queen of Swords. So the Emperor, this is your father figure. This could be an Aries. But he's central. He's in the main picture right now. Queen of Swords is coming up as what's crossing this energy. This is a decision. This is deciding. Okay, so you could be deciding whether to cut this person out of your life. That's what I just heard is that she could be making a decision to cut someone off. So but this Emperor's upright, so I'm not sure what happened. He's not in his shadow side, so yeah. The Star is in reverse. This is what you are grounded in right now. So this feels like hopelessness or a lost cause, or you could have given up hope on something. We've got some interference in the recent past. So, okay. So I don't know if this is other people that are, got involved and caused, like some sort of like strife, or they caused some sort of, I'm trying to get this camera in a little better angle so you can see a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there was outside interference and this caused something. I don't know if it caused a miscommunication. I don't know if it caused drama. I don't know if people should have minded their business or if this is something that need to be brought to light, whatever it is. What is on the top of your mind? The Nine of Wands. You feel like you've been here before, you've done this before, but this is you're thinking this is the last time, because the Nine of Wands is usually like that last ditch effort before there's an end to something. So what's on your mind is that you realize that this is, I don't know if this is a cycle you're in with this person, but you've been down this road before, and I think you want this to be the last time, like you want this to end. What's coming toward you? Ten of Swords in reverse. This is an end to some sort of conflict or something that was really some sort of trial or tribulation, okay? You're seeing yourself as the Knight of Wands right now. This is an adventurous spirit. I think this is actually your card, Sag. Like, I think that you do come up as the Knight of Wands for me normally, whereas the Queen of Wands is typically Aries, and the King of Wands for me is usually Leo. So you see yourself as being authentic, taking risk and doing you. I just feel like you are living unapologetically right now. How do other people see you? As the Magician. People feel and see you as someone who is able to manifest, that you get what you want. People might feel that you have a lot of control over your life and your environment right now. Hopes and fears, Two of Swords in reverse. Well, you don't want to make a decision. Or, yeah, something like that. Or you don't want to be led, or you want to be led. You don't want to see what, I don't know. I feel like, do you want to take this blindfold off, or are you afraid to take this blindfold off? You know what I mean? Like, the Two of Swords is usually about making a decision, a choice, choosing one way or the other. You don't want to choose. You don't want to see something for what it is, and I feel like you don't want to choose. or you're afraid to choose. Maybe you're afraid to make the wrong decision. I don't know what that is. Potential outcome, you've got the Hangman in reverse. So, you know, why are you getting limit? Hold on, let me see in this deck, because the Hangman is about surrender. So it's like, you might not be willing to bend. You might not be willing to open your eyes from another perspective. I don't know. You might feel kind of rigid right now. That could be a potential outcome. Let me see what else. All right. So the Hangman in reverse, stagnation, self-sabotage. Yeah, be careful about that. Holding on to something that isn't meant for you, stubbornness, and sometimes it's being a martyr. Yeah, because when the Hangman is upright, you're able to, it's like you have to hang upside down, but you see things from a totally different perspective. When it's in reverse, it's like you're refusing to see something, or you're unwilling to bend, unwilling to sacrifice, unwilling to bend. You know, and then we did get death and rebirth. So this is saying all good things must come to an end at some point, right? So that something new can be born, a new chapter is born at that point. So interesting. Let me grab a couple oracle cards real quick, and then we'll clarify these as well. But yeah, let's just grab a few oracles to see, get a little bit more. Spirit, give us a card or two to, oop, hold on, what just fell there? The threshold. So some of you might feel like you're crossing a threshold. The ring. Got Alethea. I don't know what that means. And the thread. I know this thread is like what? Well, I don't know. Is that like your connection to the Most High, to divine? You know what I mean? All right, hold up. Let's see real quick. So I'm not going to read this whole thing, but let's just see if we can get XL. What's that? 40, 45, right? XL. I'm telling y'all, Roman numerals get hard when you haven't used them for a while. You forget. The threshold. It says the door, the gate, the initiation. So you could feel like you're at some sort of threshold. You know what I mean? Like some sort of gate. We cross thresholds continually, consciously and unconsciously. A new frontier calls. This is not easy work. Threshold initiation means a part of you will be lost in order to make space for what is next. Hello, we've got the death card, right? That came up as at the bottom of the deck with the threshold. Literally telling us right here that a part of you will be lost in order, where did it go? To make space for what is next. A metaphorical death must occur. Some may not recognize you, and you might even struggle to recognize yourself. Wow. So that's important for you to know in your journey. Look at that. And underneath it, did you see? Look, it's the Lovers. So you might be letting go of a connection in order to move into this next like part of your life. All right, let's see what the ring is. LV, that's 5557. LV11, here we go. The ring is an image of connectedness. Okay, beginnings and endings fall by the wayside as we practice seeing ourselves as part of the cosmic circularity of creation. Da-da-da. This card calls us to deepen the connection with ourselves, others, and the world at large. Okay, so this is about connectedness. And then LXX. LXX. V11. Aletha. Okay, truth. So this card, Aletha, is about truth. Our soul recognizes the truth. When someone speaks it, a cool wave of relief washes over the room and all the facts and figures in the world fall by the wayside. Such is the power of Alethea. It has an undeniable resonance that goes beyond the rational. It's contagious. When we hear someone speak the truth, we see the truth within ourselves, and we're more likely to tell our own story. Step toward an act of truth, whether this is a conversation, a gesture, a poetic act, or a ritual that honors the unveiling of what's been concealed. This is saying, like, speak your own truth. Speak your truth. And then you have the thread, LXX. Where is that? The thread. The thread is basically talking about finding yourself in the midst of chaos. So you really have some strong messages here about speaking your truth, finding who you are, being connected to the thread keeps you connected to divine source energy. Okay, so yeah. All right, let's see. Let me grab a different deck to clarify. Let me see which deck I want to use. You know what, let's use... hold on. Yeah, let's use the Everyday Witch. Okay. All right, so let's definitely, oh, these feel like stiff. Haven't used these in a while. All right, hey, Spirit, come on through. Let's clarify for Sag. Thank you. So the Emperor clarified by the Knight of Wands. So we're definitely, I think we're dealing with another fire sign, or again, because the Knight of Wands came out twice, that's you, or this could be showing your connection to this Emperor. Maybe you guys did a lot of did a lot together, like a lot of adventure. Like, I don't know why I'm seeing someone who like drove cross country, or I don't know, something like that. The Eight of Wands just came through, so there's timing involved. Do you feel like you have to make a decision about this person? Because the Eight of Wands kind of came through clarifying that Queen of Swords, which is showing me the pressure to make a decision. Okay, why is the Star in reverse, Spirit? Why is the Star in reverse? Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Fool. Okay. Okay. So this is making me feel like you took a risk, you took a chance, and it didn't pan out. And specifically, this could have affected your money, your home, your career, or something like that. And there's something here about losing hope because you did take this leap of faith and something didn't pan out from it. But that doesn't mean it was a waste of time, or, you know what I mean? It wasn't meant to be. That could just be part of the journey, part of your story. And look, when we're in the middle of things, without the gift of hindsight, you don't know how the play is unfolding when you're in the middle of it. You know what I mean? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Seven of Pentacles is in reverse, clarifying this Five of Wands. All right, give me another one, Spirit. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, to me, says something that's not worth it. It's not worth investing in. So maybe this trouble or these people that got involved, they're not really, death kind of fell out on its side. Maybe they're not really worth listening to. These people that got involved could have tried to sever this ending. They could have tried to force an ending with you and this Emperor. I don't know why. Let's clarify that Nine of Wands, which is on your mind right now. Did that flip? No. Okay. Clarify the Nine of Wands, please, Spirit, for Sagittarius. The Sun. You don't mind this journey, whatever this is, whatever you've been doing, you've been just getting up and going back at it. And like, because again, the Nine of Wands, it's the wounded warrior. It's someone who they keep getting back in the ring. They keep getting back up and trying again and again. Like, no matter what it takes, they don't fucking give up. They're persistent. But you've got the Sun here. So, I mean, That's a beautiful card. There's nothing bad to say about that. So I don't know if the sun is shining on you, if this is a sign of positivity that you're doing the right thing, if it makes you happy. Let's get one more, Spirit. Clarify that sun, please, for me, because I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that. Thank you. The Wheel of Fortune. Jesus, well, they couldn't have given me a more positive card. So 2 of the literal happiest and most positive cards in the deck coming out to support that what you're doing, this journey that you're on, is worth it and that you are on the right path and not to give up. Basically, there's a lot of good fortune coming from whatever this is that's on your mind that you have been persistent about. It's going to pay off. Your hard work is going to pay off, your dedication, your persistence, your consistence, right? If you're persistent, you get it. If you're consistent, you keep it. And then if you're grateful, you attract more of it, all right? Why is the 10 of Swords in reverse in the immediate future for Sagittarius? 10 of Swords in reverse. The 3 of Wands in reverse. The 3 of Wands in reverse is about inaction. This is saying, like, you know, the 3 of Wands in reverse, to me, it's sometimes about staying in your comfort zone or not. It's not putting something in action. It's kind of staying still. So there's something about staying still or staying where you are that's going to alleviate some sort of pressure, or like 3 Wands in reverse can also sometimes be obstacles or like an unexpected block on your journey. Yeah, but sometimes it's just staying still by choice. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, 10 of Swords in reverse, like I said, this is you're reviving. Like, your wounds are still fresh. Like, but you also understand that the betrayal or the hurt or whatever, the sacrifice that you had to endure was a necessary part of your story, right? This is about being focused on your recovery. So there's something about not moving forward while you're focusing on your recovery or while you're healing. You don't need to do too much, okay? All right, let's clarify this Knight of Wands. And this is how Sagittarius sees themselves, Spirit, as the Knight of Wands. Tell me more. Okay, 8 of Cups. You're done with something. Yeah, and this is like, and you feel good about it. Like, you don't mind. Like, you are walking away from whatever this is because you know that even though you've put a lot into it, it's it's just done. There's something more, there's something bigger, and you have an adventurous spirit. You are ready to get out there and see what else there is. Like, it is crazy. I feel like I'm getting mixed messages. Like, part of this feels like you're gonna walk away, but then other parts of it feel like you're being persistent and you're staying with something. So I don't know what is going on here. You guys have to let me know in the comments how this relates to you. But yeah, let's go ahead and clarify the Magician for how others are seeing Sag, please, Spirit. Tell me more about that Magician. Why is the Magician here for how other people see Sag? 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Selfish? Someone feels like you're selfish, like all you do is create for yourself or something like that, or like you're just worrying about yourself, or that's weird. Okay. What about this 2 of Swords in reverse for hopes and fears, Spirit? Why is the 2 of Swords in reverse? You got the Emperor in reverse. So the Emperor showed up upright here. Now you've got him in reverse with your hopes and fears about you're afraid to make a decision. So remember, I was like, oh, well, this Emperor's upright, but now, like, I don't know what is going on. Maybe this person is really, like, sometimes they are just a true emperor. They're all of the kings in one. And sometimes they can be maniacal and controlling and jealous and, you know what I mean? Like, stingy and cold. Like, I don't know. So I feel like it's hard for you, I think, to make a decision because there's so much good in this person, but then when it's bad, it's really bad. You know what I mean? And maybe that's why you're just unwilling to bend. You know what I mean? Like, and you just know that there has to be a change, you know? But let's go ahead and clarify that Hangman in reverse. King of Pentacles just came up. You could be focused on your bag, focused on your money right now. Yeah, something like that. King of Pentacles is you know, this is the CEO. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of money, very stable, very secure. 9 of Cups, this is a lot of happiness. So yeah, whatever, I don't know if you are meeting, because this is a potential outcome. So by you saying no to this other person and walking away, you might, maybe you're meeting this King of Pentacles, or maybe this is just what you're, the energy that you're embodying, and that shit makes you feel good. You're doing it for you, FUBU, for us, by us. Like, you don't care about nobody else. Like, this is for you. That's what I'm feeling. This is for you. So that's what I've got for you, Sag. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Leave me a comment, thumbs up, that shit. It's a free way to donate. The thumbs up really does help, guys, actually, with the YouTube algorithm. So I love you guys. Smooches.